over the weekend, Mariah Carey debuted her new show in Las Vegas. So obviously there's going to be a lot of eyes on this, so to speak. And so midway through the show, there's a little bit of a problem.
Yeah, there may be a lot of eyes on this, but she wasn't using her lips too well.
Let's take a look. Let's see if Sherhara's talking about it. Okay, so there you see it. The mic goes away during the misstep, and the voice is still singing, clearly identifying that there's lip sync going on there. And immediately I just think, man, who did she undress verbally at the end of that performance for exposing her like this? Is this a big deal?
Yeah, no, you know what? I would definitely say it's a big deal. I mean, coming off of still on the heels of the memories of the New Year's Eve, debacle, and her just looking like she was saying, forget it. But I think she thinks people are out to get her. I definitely feel that. Like, first it was New Year's Eve, then it was the box falling over. It's like, she's like, can I do my job, please?
Mariah Carey is like, paranoia gonna destroy you right now because she's freaked out. I agree with you. But it didn't drop for as long as I thought it was going to be.
I'd almost venture, and tell me if you guys think I'm wrong here, I almost venture to say that it kind of picked up where it sounded like she was singing because it was an awkward, like, I can't even hit the note, and I promise I won't do that to anybody.
I thought it was like going to be like on the ground for a long time, and it was still going to be going.
I think she's an easy target. I think because she's such a big personality, and she kind of embraced the term diva. I think people are always looking to watch her fall. No pun intended here on this.
I bet you she is a diva, though. I guarantee. If I had $1 million, I would bet that she was a diva.
I mean, for as long as she's been in the industry and for how much she's done for music, she's top selling. She's sold so many albums. I mean, it's just the lens is on her, and people love Mariah. I mean, I still love Mariah. We go back like babies with pacifiers.
Well, let me ask you this, because even if she was lip syncing, I'm not really offended. I'll take it to a sports reference really quick. Steroids were rampant in baseball, and certain guys would get busted for steroids. It's cheating, it's a drug, it's not okay. But everybody was doing it, so it's kind of like, why single this guy out? I feel like it's the same in music. Isn't the whole lot of artists, for the most part, doing this? And should we really be spotlighting Mariah for this misstep?
And we are not saying that Mariah is on steroids, by the way.
No.
Thank you for that caveat.
But you know what? No, it doesn't bother me at all, especially in Vegas when they're doing so many shows. I just sort of assume everybody's lip syncing.
Yeah, no, I would definitely agree. However, I would say if I'm going to go to a Mariah show, I want to hear her belt it out. I want to hear her actual voice. I want to know that it's different from the track.
That makes sense.
But I'd love it just being there, just saying.
There you go. All right, well, according to a new study, women, you guys have been called out on this one, they value looks more than they're willing to admit. The study looked at how mothers and daughters rated men based on their pictures and their strong character traits. So overall, the men who were considered physically attractive, well, they rated higher than those considered physically unattractive. So I'm calling you women out. You say it's not just about looks, everybody, but it seems like it's a lot about looks, everybody.
Do you want to go first?
Okay.
Just don't lie to me. Just don't lie.
I'm not going to lie.
You guys are exposed for being liars.
I'm going to be honest, and I'm going to say this, coming from my communication background, I definitely believe, the way that you dress, the way that you present yourself is the first language that you speak. So I'm always going to look at that first. And if I'm impressed by the way you dress and the way you look, I'm definitely going to be more down for it than if you weren't all put together.
And it sounds like more forgiving, though, too.
Oh, I'll tell the truth. I mean, of course it's about the way you look the first time I see you. It always is.
Right?
Yeah.
It's chemistry, people. It's animalistic. It's what draws us to one another. But then if I find out you're a big jerk and you don't tip the waitress or server very well, then you know what? Then your looks go downhill to me.
Yeah, you got to bring more to the table. But
you got to be funny. Like, funnier can make you more sexy. But initially, it's about the looks.
Yeah, because no woman says, I like that guy over there, the unattractive one that kind of just blends in. Now, that being said, maybe you're exposed to being around that person for long periods of time, and you're like, yeah, his looks really didn't grab me, but his personality did. I think those extraneous circumstances do play.
And I think that also a well-dressed man also means that perhaps he's well off financially, or that he actually pays attention to detail. So, I mean, the way you look and the way you dress actually says a little bit more about you, more than just from the attractive aspect.
I also notice, and look, I'm not going to mansplain here. I'm not going to act like I know, but I'm asking you guys, because I also sense, and I see this and I've experienced it myself with the woman I'm in love with and engaged to, is women also like to say, okay, his style's okay, but this is a project that I could work on and change him a little bit more. Don't women like that as well? Like
I don't.
Really?
And I think that women who still try to step up to that challenge, like, let that go.
Amen.
Okay.
Because I was about to say some women love that a little too much.
Yeah.
Like, all of my 30s was just involved in projects, and honey, it didn't get me anywhere.
Okay, so I'm
No
like,
ring on the finger.
Well, speaking of an unfinished product right here, I'm working on it every day.